Hey, Facebook. I'm really excited because I had this thought. I don't have any makeup on because I do my best thinking in the shower. So, I was thinking about how I used to love to journal as a kid. I always kept a diary, a journal. I was always writing about things, how my day went. And I started thinking about a situation that happened a couple years ago and how a lot of people don't really know how journaling can help them go deeper and ask questions. And, I feel this. Well, why? Well, why do you feel that? And just keep going deeper and deeper. And then you'll come to a place that you recognize where your pain is or where your problem is or what you can do for yourself to do better. So I'll give you an example. For instance, I have a really, really good friend. We've been friends for like 10 years. And we both met this girl and we loved her and we wanted to help her get established, get on her feet. And this girl was so smart and so brilliant and she could go a long way. And me and my friend both saw that she could go a long way, but lots of times she was afraid of success. We all get a little bit afraid of success sometimes. We feel unworthy of it. We're afraid what we'll lose if we get successful. And, so that was just pre-context. Okay, so my really good friend started doing a lot of deep inner work. She started doing a lot of healing and a lot of I could see who she was growing into and all of the changes and all of the, release of negativity that she was accomplishing. It was amazing, but it made me feel like I couldn't keep up. And it made me feel like I was a little bit too busy to do this work. And it made me wonder if our friendship would survive because she was growing so much. And I was worried that I couldn't grow with her because in every relationship and in every dynamic of a relationship, you have to be able to grow together and cheer each other on. So I decided to start journaling about it. And I decided, I'm going to journal that I feel scared about this. And then I started asking myself more questions well, why do I feel scared about this? And I was I feel scared. We're not going to be friends anymore, blah, blah, blah. And then something came up in my journaling that really triggered me to ask myself a question. And I was I'm scared that my really good friend is going to look at me the same way as this other person. And I was well, how do I feel about this other person? I went a little bit deeper. What does that other person mean to me? And I was she's afraid of success. She's afraid to take steps. She's afraid of all of these really good things that could in turn be brilliant. And then I realized that I was already the person I was afraid of being. I was afraid to go deeper. I was afraid to take the time and do healing and, make all of these transformations that I knew how to do, but I said I was too busy. I didn't want to do it. And that was me. So when we journal, there's a way to go deeper and ask questions and, find where our problem is and heal it. So I just wanted to say that as we go into the day 23 list, because if stuff comes up for you guys during these gratitude lists, definitely take that and write about it. If you feel sad because you can't add someone to a list, then that's something that needs to be healed. And you have the power to go a little deeper, to ask questions, to make these connections between thoughts that you think and what they mean to you. So on that note, and also I wanted to say on that thought, that's what I want to do for children. Could you imagine, learning how to journal this way when you were a kid and learning how to heal yourself as these problems come up? I have a lifetime of stuff that I'm working on healing, and it would be so much better for me. I would be so much further as an adult if I knew how to do it as it came up as a kid. So on that note, that's what the type of thing that I really want to do for children now. So if you haven't seen my fundraiser or seen my story, check it out on my page. But now, day 23 list 10 easy ways that you can connect with your favorite people. And the prompt is, how many of these things can you fit into 1 week? Challenge yourself to do one a day or more if you are up for it. All right, well, that's my whole thing for today. If you're just hopping on, definitely check it out from the beginning. Lots of good stuff in this one. See you tomorrow.